They'll lift me up and lay me down gently down, till I reach consecrated ground along the old Litch Way. On 6 strong shoulders I will sway. Lay me down gently down, till 6 feet under I'll be laid along the old Litch Way. Requiem aeternam, requiem aeternam, Dona eis requiem along the old Litch Way. From Belvedere to Lidford town, lay me down gently down, from Coney Gate to Sandy Down along the old Litch Way. At every mile a marking stone, lay me down gently down, so they can rest their weary bones along the old Litch Way. Requiem aeternam, requiem aeternam, Dona eis requiem along the old Litch Way. At Lidford Church I'll make my end. Lay me down gently down, never cross the Dart again along the old Litch Way. A Christian man could do no less. Lay me down gently down, and grant his friends this last request along the old Litch Way. Requiem aeternam, requiem aeternam, Dona eis requiem along the old Litch Way. Now lift me up and lay me down gently down, till I reach consecrated ground along the old Litch Way, along the old Litch Way, along the old Litch Way. Thank you. What finer way to cheer up a Saturday night festival crowd than with a song about a Dartmoor burial track, The Old Litch Way. We'll play some songs from The Long Way Home at the beginning of the set, and in the second half of the set we'll play our greatest hits, as it were. Although Dervish did one last night, so I'm not sure about that. Here's the title track of Long Way Home. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm glad that you could meet me in this lonely side of town, where we once fell completely until our love was found. Now in your face I read so much of all those lives you have known. We lost our nerve was the last time we said goodbye. I've been east to west, I've been north to south. A world between us had grown. I've lived cap in hand and hand to mouth. I took the long way home. Try it. I took the long way home. Vows, we'll make no plans, no more nights alone. We are face to face, come on, take my hand. We took the long way home. We took the long way home. The long way home. In many ways, Long Way Home is a return to lots of the songs and sounds, particularly some of the traditional English music we heard in our teens before Miranda was born, I believe, especially this next song.
We heard a man called Tony Rose when we were 16, going first to the Jolly Porter Folk Club, great singer, especially of West Country folk songs, and this probably was one of his signature pieces. And this is for Laura and Roz, and this is 'Twas on One April's Morning. 'Twas on one April's morning, just as the sun was rising. 'Twas on one April's morning, I heard the small birds sing. They were singing lovely Nancy, full of the tears of fancy, and sweet were the notes that I heard the small birds sing. They were singing lovely Nancy, full of the tears of fancy, and sweet were the notes that I heard the small birds sing. Young men, they are false and are full of all deceiving. Young men, they are false and they seldom will prove true. For they're roving and they're raging, their hearts are always changing, seeking to find out some other girl that's new. Young man, don't you spend all your long, long time in courting. Young man, don't you spend all your long, long time in vain. For I don't intend to marry, I will far rather tarry. Young man, don't you spend all your long, long time in vain. Oh, if I had just as the sun was rising. 'Twas on one April's morning, I heard the small birds sing. They were singing lovely Nancy, for love it is our fancy, and sweet were the notes that I heard the small birds sing. They were singing lovely Nancy, for love it is our fancy, and sweet were the notes that I heard the small birds sing. Hey!
It was on one April's morning. Thank you very much. I was transported then, Phil.
You were transported, were you?
I was back in Devon then.
Were you?
Walking by the X and
Walking by the X, eh?
the river,
Oh,
Phil,
sorry.
the river. Goodness sake. We made a record 2 years ago called Centenary, which featured the wonderful voices of Jim Carter from Downton Abbey and Melba Staunton, reciting great old poetry. And it was a double album. The second album was music that had some connection to that dreadful period. And we re-recorded a different version of this song called The Gamekeeper and the Keeper, all about a Devonshire farmer who finds himself on July the 1st, almost exactly 100 years ago, at the Battle of the Somme. And we've woven some other pieces of traditional folk into the song. This is the Keeper. 2, 3. I was a keeper, and half of my life I lived outdoors, using skills my father taught me on the land that edged the open moors. I'd cut the snares of every poacher, rising hours before the sun. I set traps and I planted cover as we drove the birds towards the gun. Master, very well. Oh, down, very, very down, among the leaves so green.
With my hay down, down,
Down, down,
hay down.
oh, down,
Very, very down, among the leaves so green.
I fought in France, like half this county, with all the skills that I brought from home. I set traps, we laid the wire, till the earth grew red as Devon's own. July the 1st, 1916,
Very well.
we early as the whistles blew. Oh, we broke cover, walked in line down towards the guns.
Oh, love is handsome and love is fine, bright as the June as first each new. But love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like the morning dew.
Back on the land, I heard the beaters, and when the glorious 12th has come, we stand in line, we wait in silence, walk once more towards the guns. We walk towards the waiting guns. We walk towards the waiting guns. We walk towards the waiting guns. Thank you. Many of you will know that in the last 7 or 8 years or so there's been a rock music phenomenon, a boy band from Port Isaac called Fisherman's Friends, a bronzed and weather-beaten bunch of Cornish artisans, and we're going to do our best to turn this room into a bronzed and weather-beaten bunch of... some of you it's going to be easier than others, but we'll have a go. A modern sea shanty written by Andrew Cady of Broom Besoms, and who may be out there somewhere in Europe listening to us tonight. We'll wave to him later. Has to be said he doesn't particularly like our version of his song, but let's When love just seems so far away, keep hauling, the tide will flood your heart someday. Keep hauling, boys, and your guiding stars in cloudy skies. Keep hauling, you'll find your way to the bright sunrise. Keep hauling, boys, keep hauling, ho, rouse and raise your voice. Hold your course and don't let go. Keep hauling, boys.
When you gave your best and your heart stayed true,
Keep hauling,
there's only one thing left to do.
keep hauling, boys. If you fought so hard and you lost your hold, keep hauling, remember fate rewards the bold. Keep hauling, boys, keep hauling, ho, rouse and raise your voice. Hold your course and don't let go. Keep hauling, boys. Whatever your ship and where'er your sea, keep hauling, whatever your storm or your rocks may be, keep hauling, boys. Keep hauling, ho, rouse and raise your voice. Hold your course. Hold your course and don't let go. Keep hauling, boys. Keep hauling, ho, rouse and raise your voice. Hold your course and don't let go. Keep hauling, boys. Hold your course and don't let go. Keep hauling, boys. Up. Thank you very much. Somebody said to me years ago, I think it may have been Ralph McTell, he said, look, try and fix the eye of everybody in the audience if you can. At some point, just look around
And normally it's possible in theatres and that. And what's great about a venue like this is that sometimes you're lit. And I'm looking around the room just as someone goes... and it sort of bugs you a bit. And the other thing about festivals with the open sides is that you can see people come to the entrance to check you out. And what is it? People come, they go, no. And you worry more about them than all the people that are enjoying it for. There used to be a country pub near where I lived in Dorset, the 8 Bells. It had like the lads playing darts and pool in one, and the fine dining where people from the weekend would go in. And it's amazing, if people got it wrong, how much information they can receive. A couple would come, they go, no. So obviously that person that just looked in then and just went, no, I don't like the idea then. Don't like the idea of that at all. Way back in the day when we used to do a lot of work in pubs, it was always good to have the odd 12-bar blues up your sleeve. Because you can just make up the words. I wanna see my baby trying to counterfeit no more. See what I mean? It's easy, isn't it? So anyway, it'd be nice if you helped us out with this one. Sweet Bella is the chorus. Let me go, sweet Bella. Let me go. Let me go, sweet Bella. Let me go. And if you don't want this love, let me know. Honey, we're walking by the riverside, the water below, deep and dark and wide. We let it flow, but my heart is breaking somewhere down below. Remember this. Let me go, sweet Bella. Come on. Let me go. Let me go, sweet Bella. Let me go. And if you don't want this love, let me know. For 40 days and 40 nights, I'm waiting for this love light red to glow. Maybe then I'll know that you'll let me give this dice one more throw. Let me go, sweet Bella. Come on, let me go. Let me go, sweet Bella. Let me go. 'Cause if you don't want this love, let me know. Yeah, yeah. 40 days and 40 nights. I've sang this verse already, so I may do the other one. Honey, I'm knocking at your door. Hand me a flickering flame, but I want more, much more to glow. I need sweet love to keep me warm in the rain and snow. Oh, your Shrewsbury, let me go, sweet Bella. Let me go, sweet Bella. Come on. And if you don't want this love, I'm gonna raise that Lord above. If you don't want this love, let me know. Sweet Bella. And I wish I could sing as deep as Tom from Black in the Rodeo Kings, but I can't. does he get down that low? I just don't know. Listen, about 5 years ago, the wonderful Mark Radcliffe and Stuart McConey were presenting a series of shows along the Jurassic coast from Weymouth to Exmouth. And they obviously wanted a couple of real fossils to drop in and say hello. And so Phil and I were invited to come along and play a song to the great Radio 2 public between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. And we thought, rather than something too sort of traditional, we would do a cover version. And so this is a classic piece of American West Coast rock and roll that we've relocated this to Bude and given it the show of hands sound. You may recall the original, you may prefer the original, but that's not the point. See what you think of this. Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. Feel it in the air, the summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty street, the sun goes down alone. I'm driving by your house, though I know you're not home. And I can see you, brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair swept back, sunglasses on, baby. Now I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Never will forget those nights, wonder if it was a dream. Remember how you made me crazy, remember how I made you scream. I just don't understand what happened to our love. But I'm gonna get you back, I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. Now I can see you, brown skin shining in the sun. I see you walking real slow and smiling at everyone. Now I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys on summer have gone. Out on the road today, I saw a bellowhead sticker on a Cadillac. Voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. Thought I knew what love was, what did I know? Those days are gone forever, I should just let them go. But I can see you, brown skin shining in the sun. You got the top pulled down and the radio on, baby. Now I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Now I can see you, brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair swept back and those wayfarers on, baby. Now I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. What have we got? Wenlock Spring. It's still mineral water. I wonder what it was earlier, but that's not really. It's really gratifying when your songs get refreshed by headlines, because you think you write something topical and it's got a sell-by date. And a while ago we started playing a song called Crooked Man, about our former Prime Minister. And I was never really happy with the chorus. We sort of tried various versions, but then the sainted Tony wrote it himself, by hand, at the bottom of a memo, to his best buddy. And it became the chorus of this. There was a crooked man with a crooked smile. He made a plan with a crooked file. Found a friend in the big White House. They started a fire no one can douse. You know, they fanned the flames when they poured on oil, till the desert burned and the rivers boiled. Cheek to cheek and hand in hand, they drew a line in the blood-red sand. He said, we're with you, whatever. He said, we're with you, whatever. We're with you, whatever. We're with you, whatever. You know, they preached and they prayed. They watched the clock, counted down the days, and they raised a glass to this last crusade. Then he packed his bags, he went on his way to make millions. We're with you, whatever. Come on. We're with you, whatever. He wrote, we're with you, whatever. We're with you, whatever. He went round and round like a spinning top, a crooked man who could not stop. Now the whole world knows there's no one in but a hollow man and a crooked grave. This land once was Babylon. The gardens were the wonder of the age, and now they weep beside crystal fountains. High walls can't keep the wolves at bay. He said, we're with you, whatever the cost. We're with you, whatever the law says. We're with you, how many lives? We're with you, whatever. He said, we're with you, whatever. Come on. We're with you, whatever. We're with you, whatever. We're with you, whatever. A crooked man, a crooked smile. He made a plan, crooked fire. May the 1st, 1997, felt like a bright new day. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, since we played here last, Plymouth University, 97 out of 128, very good. They decided to award us honorary doctorates of music. Dr. Beer, Dr. Sykes. We've tried going for the upgrade on an airport, but it hasn't happened yet, you know. We also tried it at a hotel in Derby, and we got given smaller rooms, but that's not... So you're looking at Dr. Knightley. My wife's a GP, she's a bit pissed off, but that's not the point. Had to study for years, apparently. We just did a lot of gigs. We'll play you a bit of an East Devon story called The Dive. It's a true story about a father and son working together about 15 years ago off Exmouth. The lad was diving for scallops, and his father in the boat overhead, the surface marker buoy became detached and drifted away November's afternoon, getting on for 4:30. And you can imagine how they both felt with this realization. One November noon, we left the docks, heading southwest from Morecambe Rocks. My dad and me, our 9 to 5, he used to steer and I used to dive. Over the side, I slowly went down 100 below to where the sea water is brown. But after an hour, I got low on air. I surfaced again, but his boat wasn't there. My marker boy, it must have come untied, drifted away with his boat at its side. He looked at his watch, 3 miles to the south, and he turned back again with his heart in his mouth. Soft rain on my face, the sun almost set. I cut loose the weights, I let fall my nets. The lights on the shore, shining bright and clear. I felt the cold drifting in, and nobody near. Was there ever a reel, a rod or a line, so strong and true, so straight or so fine, as the tie that wound him through time and space, and he came out the darkness right to that place. Now we don't talk much,
day. I've got 2 kids of my own now, one on the way. But if they're to grow, and if they're to thrive, one day they'll go, one day they'll dive. And when they come up for light and for air, I hope someone's close, I hope someone's there. It's November noon, we're leaving the docks. My son and me, we're just off Orcombe Rocks. Let's dive. Let's dive. You must break free. Let go. To grow. Let's dive. Talking about songs getting refreshed by headlines. I did this song a while ago, AIG, all about corporate greed. All about the AIG corporation that was synonymous with bonus paying off the scale. And just when we thought the song had reached its end of its shelf life, it was refreshed by Sepp Blatter, who took cynical greed up to another level. And then again, when you've got a line like, "You're on your yacht, we're on our knees," it got refreshed by an odious little creep called Sir Philip Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not your money to sell you. All I wanted was a home and a roof over my head, somewhere I could call my own, feel safe in this bed. A storm of money raining down, only touched the ground. With a loan I took I can't repay, and the pot of gold you found, let's hear it. At every drop you stop to feed. With what? With your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. I never was a careful man, spent more than I paid. But those with a little something saved are the ones you betrayed. With your bonuses and expenses, did you shovel down your throat? You bit the hand that fed you, you bastard. I hope you choke. At every drop you start to feed. Try this. With your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. You're on your yacht. You're on your yacht. We're on our knees. Through your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. Looks like the toxic spring you tapped and sold, poisoned every watering hole. Your probity you betrayed for gold. Mr. Philbear on the violin, come on. When a working man stands in line, the market sets his price. Got no feather bed or golden egg, and no one pays him twice. Now where's your thrift and your caution and the honest sound advice? As you doubt yourself a winning hand, out to feed. With your arrogance, your ignorance and greed. You're on your yacht, we're on our knees.
Why is that?
Your arrogance, your ignorance and greed.
I thought by now that we might almost be free. But from the absolute indifference, the avarice and incompetence, your arrogance, your ignorance, and your greed. AIG, RBS, Goldman Sachs, Lehman Brothers, and the rest. At least we're all in it together. Tomorrow you're going to be lucky enough to hear a wonderful songwriter called Richard Shindell. A while ago we recorded a song of Richard's called Reunion Hill. And more recently Phil's been singing, I think, one of the best road songs I've ever heard. Next, Best Western.
It's the middle of the night on the Indiana line. I'm pulling down a Christian station. The signal's crystal clear, but I can hardly hear what he says about Revelation. I am wretched, I am tired. The preacher, he's on fire. I wish I could believe it. Whoever watches over all these truckers, spare a little mercy for a weary sinner. And good Lord, deliver me. Good Lord, deliver me. Good Lord, deliver me to the next best Western. Did he who made the lamb put the tremble in the hand that reaches out to take my quarter? I look him in the eye, but there isn't any time, just time to pass tender. Oh, the highway takes its toll, the green light flashes go, and it's welcome to Ohio. Whoever watches over all these truckers, spare a little mercy for a weary sinner. And good Lord, deliver me. Good Lord, deliver me. Good Lord, deliver me to the next best Western. It takes light years for these stars to shine through, to light the way that brings me back to you. nature of the beast, to wonder if there's something missing. I am wretched, I am tired. The preacher, he's on fire. I wish I could believe him. Whoever watches over all these truckers, spare a little mercy for a weary sinner. And good Lord, deliver me. Good Lord, deliver me. Good Lord, deliver me to the next best Western.
The Holiday Inn. We'd like to finish up with a song. Obviously, what's the stupid thing to say? Phil wondered if after Brexit we were allowed an encore, but apparently we can't. It's all,
Apparently we can't have any more double entendres either.
We've been singing this song a long, long time. It's called Cousin Jack. And I suppose, again, headlines. Always thought it was about the Cornish tin mining, diaspora, you know. Hundreds of thousands of people left Cornwall and West Devon to find work. Basically, to make a better life for their families. To Canada and America, South Africa and Australia. Making untold contributions to those countries. And at the time, they would have been called immigrants. Just that basic need to find a better life for your family is something that it cannot be stopped. This land is barren and broken, scarred like the face of the moon. Our tongue is no longer spoken. These towns all around face ruin. Will there be work in New Brunswick? Or will I find gold in the Cape? And if I tunnel way down to Australia, just how will I ever escape? Come on, help us out. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, yeah. That's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein. Where the copper, the clay, where the arsenic and tin, running your blood to get under your skin. I'm leaving the county behind, and I'm not coming back. Follow me down, so follow me down, Cousin Jack. The soil was too poor to make Eden. Granite and sea left no choice. Though visions of heaven sustained us, and John Wesley gave us a voice. Did Joseph once come to St. Michael's Mount? 2,000 years pass in a dream. When you're working away in the darkness, so deep in the heart of the sea. Where there's a mine, where there's a mine or a hole in the ground. Come on. That's where I'm heading for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein. Copper in the clay, where the copper, the clay, the arsenic and tin, follow me down where there's work to be found. Follow me. From Camborne and Redruth, from Aleppo and Damascus, from Lanson, Bodmin and Truro, where there's work for me and mine. Follow me down. I dream of a bridge across the Tamar, and it opens us up to the east. In my dreams I see the English living in our houses. I see the Spanish fishing in our
Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound.
Sing it out.
Look for me under the load or inside the vein,
Together one more time.
where the cover, the clay, where the arsenic and tin, running your blood to get under your skin. I'm leaving the county behind, I'm not coming back. So follow me down, cousin Jack.
Let's hear it.
Follow me down, cousin Jack. Follow me down.
Thank you so much, Alan, Sandra, and everyone. We'll be out by the signing tent in about 20 minutes. I want to thank our guys from Wimpole on the monitors, Josh. On the lights from Topsham, Marcus. On the sound desk from Buckfast Lee, Mr. Robway. Show of hands. Last festival. Thanks.